297 tornadoes already touched down in April, and this week is about to blow that number wide open. 5 active severe weather days lined up Sunday through Friday, 2 storm systems, 0 breaks. Folks, good grief Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday all carry live severe weather risk at the same time. If Tuesday conditions line up just right, we could be staring down a flat-out tornado outbreak, no joke. Before I break this down, drop your city in the comments so I can update you directly. Friends, Dallas, Minneapolis, Chicago, Wichita, Kansas City. Tell me where you are and I will cover your forecast. If somebody you love is in tornado country right now, share this before you scroll on by, y'all. All right, friends, let us get into what is driving all of this because the setup this week is wild. Gulf moisture is pumping dew points into the 60s all the way from Texas to Wisconsin all week long. Dew points in the 60s in April, that is summer-level humidity, pure rocket fuel for dangerous supercells. On top of that moisture, we have not one but 2 separate storm systems rolling through the middle of America. System 1 drives Monday and Tuesday, then System 2 reloads the atmosphere and fires again by Friday. That back-to-back reload is exactly why this week just will not quit. The atmosphere is flat-out locked in. Today is Sunday, and the threat is real even if it is a coin flip right now. Stay alert. A slight risk of severe weather is in effect from Dallas-Fort Worth back toward the Mexico and Texas border. If any supercells fire this afternoon between Wichita Falls and San Antonio, we are talking serious business. Golf ball hail, damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour, and an isolated tornado risk between 5 and 9 p.m. today. If you live near Wichita, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, or Dallas, keep those phone alerts on all afternoon, y'all. Up in Minnesota, there is a low-end tornado threat near Duluth this afternoon. Heads up upper Midwest, folks. Here is the deal, though. Morning storms might chew up enough energy that the afternoon fizzles out today. If the atmosphere recovers and that cap breaks, good Lord, things go ugly within just a few minutes. 1 minute clear skies and sunshine, 20 minutes later, a tornado warning on the ground near your county. That is April in tornado country, and it is exactly why you never let your guard down, folks. All right, now here is my first question for y'all, and I genuinely want to hear your answer down below. What does your sky look like right now as you watch this clear, cloudy, or building to the west? Tell me in the comments. Those real-time sky reports help every single viewer watching from that same zone. When somebody in Kansas City says storms are already building, that is a live update for everyone nearby. Now, regardless of how Sunday plays out, Monday is a completely different and far more dangerous animal. Monday, April 13th, brings a split severe weather threat, 2 separate risk zones firing at the same time. Up in the Midwest, slight risk covers Minneapolis, Milwaukee, and parts of Wisconsin and South Dakota. Down in the southern mode, another slight risk runs from Oklahoma City all the way to the Texas border. 2 different weather features driving both of those zones, both capable of producing real serious damage. Up in the Midwest, supercells start firing around 3 to 4 p.m. near Minneapolis, and they escalate way fast. We are talking hail up to 3 inches near Minneapolis and Wisconsin that is apple-sized hail. Y'all. Apple-sized hail, the kind that destroys car hoods, shatters sunroofs, and strips bark right off your trees. Near Milwaukee and south of Minneapolis, there is a 5% tornado risk Monday with EF2 strength possible. Plain and simple, a 5% tornado risk means a real shot at a dangerous twister nearby Monday afternoon. Down in Texas and Oklahoma Monday, golf ball hail and 50 to 70 miles per hour wind gusts are the main story. Think about a neighbor in Oklahoma City heading to pick up grandkids at school Monday afternoon. Stay alert. Now, folks, let me stop here because what is coming Tuesday is something I need you to understand fully. Tuesday, April 15th. I watched this day all week shaping up as the real deal, y'all. The slight risk on Tuesday runs from the heart of Texas through Oklahoma, Kansas, Iowa, Illinois, and Indiana. Lower Michigan and Wisconsin are also included a massive footprint covering dozens of major cities at once. And here is the part that genuinely worries me. The environment on Tuesday is loaded for significant tornadoes. A sharp, dry line fires in Texas and Oklahoma Tuesday as early as 1 p.m., no joke. Friends, those early storms bring very large hail, first significant hailstones capable of punching clean through windshields. Then from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., supercells start firing near St. Louis, Wausau, Madison, north of I-90 corridor. Tuesday afternoon from 4 to 9 p.m. is going to be the single most dangerous window of this entire week. Picture a retired couple in Wichita heading out to dinner Tuesday evening. That is exactly when it escalates. If discrete supercells latch onto that warm front near Wisconsin and Iowa, we are talking tornado outbreak. Wind shear on Tuesday is exceptionally high, the exact ingredient that makes tornadoes strong and long-tracked. Wind gusts pushing hurricane force or higher are possible from the strongest Tuesday evening storms. Y'all, Tuesday is watching you back. That is not a scare tactic. That is exactly what the data is showing. Here's something I want every single person watching to hear. Do you have a shelter plan for Tuesday? Drop your city in the comments and tell me. I will respond with your specific Tuesday risk personally. All right, Tuesday has outbreak potential, but good grief, this week absolutely does not stop after Tuesday. Wednesday brings another round of slight risk already issued from Milwaukee all the way down to Dallas. Widespread storms Wednesday across the Midwest, scattered damaging winds, large hail, and a few tornadoes. Wednesday is a continuation of Tuesday's energy. The atmosphere does not get even one single chance to rest. Thursday gives us a brief pause, then a brand new storm system arrives Friday, and the whole thing reloads. Friday brings a fresh 15% severe weather risk down the spine of the country, Des Moines to Oklahoma City. That Friday system is a different animal entirely, a new upper-level trough ejecting into deeply moist air. Kansas City, Springfield, Tulsa, Oklahoma City. All of y'all are in the Friday zone with all hazards possible. Add it all up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday with active severe weather risk. Folks, 5 out of 7 days carry active risk. I have not seen a week this packed in years, y'all. And the reason this week stays so active is that Gulf moisture just keeps streaming north and will not quit. Let me stop here. I want to check in with y'all for a moment before we go any further. If you have been through a bad tornado outbreak before, you know that feeling of a loaded green sky. That strange greenish color, the eerie calm, the air going completely dead still before the freight train roar. Those signs your parents taught you growing up in tornado country, they are real science and you trust them. Here is the most important thing when a warning fires for your county. You move first and look later. Never wait to see the tornado by the time it appears. Your window to act may already be gone. Has your area been hit by a bad tornado before? Drop your story below and tell the community. Friends, I read every story. They remind every viewer that this is real life, not just numbers on a map. Let me break this down city by city, so nobody watching is left in the dark about their specific risk. Dallas and Fort Worth Sunday is your first round. Then Tuesday brings your most significant threat of the week. Wichita, Kansas, you are right on that dry line all week and in one of the highest risk spots. Period. Oklahoma City, friends, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday all carry storm risk for you this week. No breaks. Minneapolis and Milwaukee Monday is your biggest day. Apple-sized hail and that EF2 tornado threat are real. Chicago, friends. Tuesday evening into Tuesday night is when your severe storm risk arrives and really peaks out. Iowa and Wisconsin. You are in the tornado maximized zone Tuesday. 4 to 9 p.m. is your danger window. St. Louis and Kansas City Wednesday has y'all in the active zone. Hail and damaging winds the story. Indianapolis and Columbus Tuesday brings scattered severe potential your way. Keep those weather alerts cranked. Memphis and Nashville Wednesday is your day to watch closely as that second cold front pushes right through. Houston, friends, your biggest concern all week is flash flooding as Gulf moisture just will not stop pumping in. San Antonio showing possible thunderstorms today. Stay weather aware this afternoon. Do not get caught off guard. Lubbock and Amarillo, the Texas Panhandle, is right in the thick of Sunday and Monday action out there. Here is a quick temperature snapshot so you can feel how split this whole country is right now. Friends, Dallas at 68 and Fort Worth at 68, warm and prime for storm development heading into this afternoon. Oklahoma City at 67 and Tulsa at 68, both sitting right along that active dry line boundary today. Kansas City at 69 and Des Moines at 68, plenty of warmth to fuel Monday and Tuesday storm development. Chicago at 62 and Indianapolis at 64. Both of y'all are watching Tuesday closely and Tuesday is watching back. Minneapolis at 58 today, then potentially dealing with apple-sized hail and tornado risk by Monday afternoon. Nashville at 70 and Memphis at 72. Both beautiful today, but y'all will see Wednesday storms come calling soon. Denver at 56 and Phoenix at 79. That contrast right there is exactly what keeps feeding these storm systems. That north to south temperature gap is the engine under all of this severe weather, and it is running hot. The flooding threat is not getting enough attention, and old buddy Tom wants to make sure you hear it. Atmospheric moisture this week is running at the 98th percentile for April. That is flat out insane. Friends, these storms will be flat out gully washers, 4 or more inches of rain dropping in just a few hours. The ground in Texas and Oklahoma is drought hardened, and rock solid water runs straight off it and floods fast. Over half of all flood deaths in America happen inside vehicles. Turn around, do not drown. No excuses ever. 6 inches of fast-moving water knocks a grown adult off their feet. Please do not test that one. Y'all, here is what keeps old buddy Tom up at night. Tuesday's danger does not end when the sun sets. We are watching for a nocturnal tornado threat Tuesday night. Dangerous rotating storms moving past 10 p.m. Nighttime tornadoes are the deadliest kind. Most folks are sound asleep and never ever hear the sirens go off. Please, every single night this week, crank those phone emergency alerts to full volume before you sleep. A weather radio by your bed wakes you at 2 a.m. and gives you those precious extra minutes to act. Outdoor sirens are built for people already awake outside. They will not save you from a dead sleep, y'all. All right, here is your plain and simple 5-step checklist before any storm gets here this week. Friends. Step 1. Find your NOAA weather radio right now and make sure it has fresh batteries sitting inside it. Step 2. Charge your phone fully every night this week and crank those emergency alerts all the way up. Step 3. Walk your home right now and find the safest interior room on your lowest floor today. A bathroom, a closet under the stairs. Pick your spot and make sure every family member knows it cold. Step 4. Put a small kit near that shelter spot with water, a flashlight, your meds, and important papers. Step 5. Decide right now where your pets go during a warning before any siren ever starts blaring outside. A grandfather in Des Moines who knocks all 5 of those out tonight is locked and loaded all week, y'all. Now here is the difference between a watch and a warning, because this week it matters tremendously. Friends, a tornado watch means conditions favor tornadoes forming in your area. Stay alert and keep watching the sky. A tornado warning means a tornado is confirmed on radar or spotted. Move to shelter immediately now. Before we close, I want to say something to every person watching who is over 50 years old today. You grew up in a time when taking severe weather seriously was just what families in tornado country always did. Your mom or your dad had a planned flashlight ready, a radio on, a shelter spot everyone knew cold. That healthy respect they passed down for what storms can do, lean into it hard this week. Y'all, please. Experience in tornado country is truly valuable, but overconfidence in a week like this is what gets people hurt. Think about your church friend in Oklahoma City. Your coworker in Chicago. Do they know what Tuesday brings? Share this video right now. The most prepared neighborhood is always the one where somebody shared the warning early. This community has helped each other through storms for years, and that is what makes following along so special. People from Wichita checking in with people from Milwaukee, that is exactly the kind of thing we love here. Drop your city and your question in the comments. Every comment gets read and every location matters. Let me bring this home with the numbers so they stick with you long after this video ends today. Friends, 297 tornadoes already in April, 5 severe weather days this week, 2 back-to-back storm systems rolling in. Monday brings apple-sized hail and an EF2 tornado threat near Milwaukee Storm Prediction Center confirmed. Tuesday carries outbreak potential from Texas to Michigan, with hurricane-force gusts and strong tornadoes possible. Friday reloads everything with a fresh 15% severe weather risk right down the spine of the country again. 3 systems in 7 days, and the people of tornado country have always come through things like this together. You have done it before, and with preparation and looking out for each other, you will do it again. Check your weather every single morning this week. Keep those alerts on every night. Look out for each other. Monday changes the picture for 12 million people, and I will be right here when it does, friends. Tuesday has the whole country watching, and we will have a complete fresh update before that day ever arrives. Being prepared is not about being scared. It is about being the person your family counts on always. 297 tornadoes in April already, but a prepared family is never one of the statistics. Y'all never, ever. Stay close, stay prepared, stay safe because Monday is coming fast and this week is just getting started. Let me go deeper on Tuesday. I want you to feel the full weight of this day. Friends, the reason Tuesday is so concerning is a combination of 4 things all coming together at the exact same time. First, a 60 miles per hour jet stream out of Mexico delivering the wind shear needed to spin up strong tornadoes. Second, dew points in the 60s from Texas all the way through Wisconsin, providing the moisture and buoyancy. Third, a sharp, dry line to focus where discrete supercells will fire and become the most dangerous storms. Fourth, a low-pressure system that could time perfectly and spike the tornado threat across the Midwest. When all 4 of those align on the same afternoon, that is when meteorologists start losing sleep, folks. And they are all pointing at Tuesday right now, which is why outbreak potential is a real conversation. Picture a grandmother in Abilene driving to the grocery store Tuesday around 2 p.m. Hail is the first sign. Quarter-sized, then golf ball-sized, then the rotation starts and she needs shelter right now, not later. That is why knowing your nearest shelter before Tuesday arrives is not optional this week. It is everything. Up in the Midwest, a farmer outside Madison watching the sky turn green at 5 p.m. Tuesday evening. His dad taught him what that green sky meant and he is trusting that instinct Tuesday. No question. Those stories are happening in real households this week, which is why this forecast matters so much. Y'all. Now here is something that often gets overlooked in the middle of a busy severe weather week like this one. After a severe weather event passes, please do not go outside to assess damage while warnings are still active. Some of the most tragic stories I have ever covered involve folks going out to check on things too early. Wait for the all clear from your local National Weather Service office before you step outside after a storm. And watch out for downed power lines after any severe storm. They are invisible killers in the dark. Folks, never drive through downed lines, never touch anything near them, call 911 and stay clear until help arrives. Now here's one more thing I want to leave with y'all before this forecast wraps up today. Friends, this week is a reminder that April is never a gentle month in the heart of tornado country, folks. We are 297 tornadoes into April already, and the month is not even halfway done yet. Good grief, folks. The atmosphere is loaded, the moisture is there, the wind shear is building, all the ingredients are in place. So take care of your family, check on your neighbors, and treat this week with the respect it demands, always. And remember, no matter where you are in the country, severe weather can surprise you this week, friends. Drop your city one last time, and I will see y'all right back here tomorrow with more. Friends, thank you. Every person watching this is doing right by their family this week, and that matters. Getting informed before the storms arrive is the single most powerful thing you can do this whole week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I will have a fresh update ready before each one of those days arrives. So hit that notification bell so you never miss an update when this week really starts heating up, folks. And from Wichita to Milwaukee, from Dallas to Des Moines, this is Tom, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Stay safe. This week, a prepared community is never a statistic, and y'all know that better than anyone. We cover this because you deserve the best information possible, and that is what we will always bring you.